we're supposed to do when the water's out. I didn't hear anything though. I don't hear this thing pumping. I don't know why. I guess it's a no water day even though we got cisterns supposedly. Hey guys, we're almost at the beach. Sounds like a voyage. It's not, it's a 10-minute bus ride. So yeah, turning I don't want to say a bad day because it's a good day but without water. Right, Angie?
Well, we're going to be going to a bunch of water right now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of perspective.
But it's salted.
It's salted and it's not in our house.
Good for your, it's good for your skin.
Details, you know.
Well, it's good that we can just like pack up, come to the beach, and just enjoy ourselves. And when we get out and done at the beach, the water might be back on.
In Cuenca, we would just put our shoes on. It's like when I wake up in the morning, like I put on my shoes. I put on my shoes and I feel all right. Of course, I was feeling all right before I put my shoes on, but that's how the song goes. Good morning, y'all. So the water went out, which is supposed to not be a big deal because we have a pump, a cistern with a pump. Just typical of man's machinery that we rely on that doesn't work exactly when you need it. Back in the day when I was a younger man and I dreamed of living on a sailboat, I read sailing books, ocean crossing books. There was two schools of thought. One of them was electronic machinery or electronic tools, whatever they call them on boats, and doing it the old-fashioned way. The argument was that with the instruments, that's the word, with the electronic instruments, when you're in a storm, they tend to go out. So they go out on you when you need them most. And then if you don't have the skills to navigate without them, then you're kind of stuck. You're in deep water. Alright, well, let's put this umbrella up. Oh, it's windy. So in Cuenca, we had redundant systems. We had a 30-gallon drum full of water always sitting out on the back porch. Here, it looks like we're going to have the same system, even though we have a cistern and a pump. Even though the plumbers came out and supposedly everything got fixed and oiled and reworked, it fails on you on the day you need it. And we don't live near a river like we did in Cuenca. Talk about redundant systems. That was pretty amazing to be able to, all else fails kind of thing. You could go down to the river and take buckets of water, right? So you can flush the toilet. Yes, guys, the water is still out.
If I start playing bocce.
Angelo, what do you think about the water being out all day?
You really want my opinion?
No. What do you think about the water being out all day?
I think we live in the 21st century, but Ecuador's living in the 18th century.
We're gonna go ahead and have at least a couple buckets of water in the utility room from now on, even though we have a cistern and a pump. So you can flush the toilet. Talk about airing your dirty laundry. What it's really like to live abroad. Right, so the silver lining in this thing is going to be that we can, let's see, I'm going to call the water guy and see if he'll come out on the day when the water's out. Let's see what happens. Buen día, ¿cómo está? Buenos días. ¿Puede llegar con el agua hoy? ¿Cuándo puede venir? 1 hora, ok, buenísimo, le espero. Gracias. Well, he says he'll be here in an hour. That's cool. Well, this is what the umbrella wants to do. No matter what I do, it won't hold up. So it just wasn't meant to be today. We're just verbally logging our experiences in Salinas.
Down here in the garbage.
What's happening here? Oh, rotten pineapple? We bought 3 pineapples for $2, but we had to throw away 1.5 of them. And they looked perfectly okay on the outside, but they were rotten. Also, we bought a couple of watermelons. They were both bad. Both watermelons went into the trash. It's not a bed of roses shopping at Mercado. It's possible we're just not as experienced as we need to be at buying it, but really the pineapple looked okay on the outside. There was no rotten spot on it, but maybe a better trained eye could see through it. The only thing that we can do is learn from it. Yeah, it's not a bed of roses. It makes you think, you know, between some of the stuff really not being cheaper than the store and some of the stuff being rotten, we're starting to buy less at the Mercado. And part of that same equation is that we're figuring out anyway at the same time which stores to get what at the lowest prices anyway, so that kind of makes up for not buying as much at the Mercados. So, but we'll still go to the Mercado for some things. Take a look at this thing from the inside. Get a good look at it.
You having fun, huh?
Oh my gosh. If this was your parachute, would you be panicking right now? Oh, hey, a gust of wind. Look at all the metal on it. Okay. Houston, we've got a problem.